Hi all, how are you doing? Hope you're doing great wherever you are in the world. So yet again, I've stumbled across yet another Greg Secker trading advertisement. Okay. So this time he's in the Swiss Alps, okay, snowing. Now I can't show you the video because if I show you the video, he's likely to get onto his lawyers who'll get onto YouTube and get the video taken down or stop it being shown in the UK at least. So I don't want to do that because most of his customers, if not all of his customers, are from the UK or Australia. Okay, so I don't want people not to see this video because it's important that you see this video before you go on any of these trading courses that he promotes. Okay, and I'll tell you why in just a minute. So normally what Greg Secker does is he shows his lavish lifestyle, or he does some crazy stuff. Okay, so he's known for like trading in helicopters and doing crazy stuff. Okay, so a lot of the adverts that he's been doing recently are him putting on a trade and then going out for a run, a cycle ride, or a swim. Okay, now I think he does Ironman challenge, so I can understand him doing those three things. But it to me and most people, it's completely insane that you'd put on a trade with leverage and stuff like that, go off for 2 hours, okay, and then come back. Okay, it's just too dangerous. Okay, so that is something most traders would not do. That is completely amateur hour. So I mean, I personally doubt that those trades are actually genuine. Okay, and we'll get to that point again in a bit. But what I want to do is point out this video here, or this advertising that he's put out. So if you click on the video of him after on the one where he's skiing in the Swiss Alps or wherever it is he's skiing, you'll come to this page here, and it says here, join us live on YouTube. Okay, so just remember that YouTube 100,000 giveaway, New Year giveaway. So to celebrate to New Year, learn to trade. So straight away, he's got his grammar wrong. So it should say to celebrate the New Year, learn to trade will be hosting a live event. We'll be giving 10 lucky winners a £10,000 trading account to trade with, plus a one-day Forex training day delivered by one of our expert traders. All you have to do to win is show up on the live, and the winners will be picked at random from the comments. This is your chance to make 2024 a year to remember and walk away with £10,000 of our money for you to trade with. Make sure you mark yourself as going so you are happy, so you are notified, sorry, when we go live here on Facebook. Happy New Year. Good luck. So he's put here, join us live on YouTube. And at the end, he said, when we go live here on Facebook. So kind of make your mind up. Are you on YouTube, or are you on Facebook? Or maybe you're probably on both. Okay. But if you are on both, why don't you just put it at the top here? So to me, he just gets his grammar wrong all the time when he's doing these advertising things. I know some of you are going to say, oh, you're just being picky. We kind of work out what he's trying to say here. But he's done this before. I made another video where he just made loads of grammar mistakes, okay? And he actually, the day later, I checked the video, I checked the the web page, and he corrected all the mistakes that I pointed out. So he'll probably do the same thing again. If I come back to this, he'll probably corrected all the mistakes. So yeah, some of you might be thinking, oh, John, you're just being picky, okay? But the point is, he's putting together a trading course, which is meant to be about accuracy, I should imagine, okay? It's meant to be about accuracy. And he's also got some software, okay, that you use. Smart Charts is one of them. And think he's also doing AI 2.0 or something. So how do you know that this software is accurate? I mean, if you're going to put your money into this, you'd surely want to know if this is accurate. And do you trust the guy? He can't even, the first line of a sentence he can't get right. So how are you going to trust him with something as complicated as some software that's doing trading on Forex with real money? Okay. So this is kind of my point that I'm coming up with here. Now, the other thing I would mention is, and I've mentioned in another videos, before you go on to any trader, so it doesn't have to be Greg Secker, it can be any trader who's selling a course, and there's loads of them out there. They seem to be turning up like bad pennies. Okay, there's just so many of them who are promoting trading courses, and they're using the same advertising mechanisms where they show off fancy cars, show off their rich lifestyle, the houses, the swimming pools, fancy jewelry, holidays, all of this kind of thing. They very rarely actually show any actual trading. Okay, I think there's one guy who does. Okay, but who tends not to be very gimmicky. Okay, but most of them are very gimmicky. They show off the wealth and that kind of thing. Now, what I really want you to ask before you go on and pay out your good money, your hard-earned money, make sure you ask them, do they have any third-party audited broker statements of their trading, okay, to prove that they are actually trading profitable, okay? If they're not trading at a profit, then how can you trust their trading software or their trading course? How can you trust them? All right. So that would be an important point before you actually go on one of these courses. Personally, I wouldn't go on any trading course where you had to pay anything. There's plenty of information out there. Now, it's not going to be the same information, of course, but there's plenty of good information on YouTube that is completely free that will give you great trading advice if you want to do that kind of thing. But what I'd always say is remember that most of the time, 76%, roughly speaking, of people who trade are actually going to lose money. Okay. And remember, trading on Forex and most trading is a zero-sum gain. If you gain £100, if you gain £100, then somebody else somewhere else has to lose £100. Okay. You know, where is this money coming from? It has to come from somewhere. So it's a zero-sum gain. So remember that. At least, you know, 50% win and 50% lose. But in general, 76% lose, okay? And it's only the top few percent that actually make a profit, okay? They're basically making money from all the bad traders, okay? So you're kind of up against it from the start. So many people think, oh, I just want to get trading and make some money. Well, if you've only been trading for 5 minutes, then you're going to be the one that's in general going to lose the money. Okay, so be very careful of that. That's all I wanted to that's all I wanted to say. Okay, so I just don't trust something where you're going to put together a course that's complicated and you can't even get the advertising right. So that would be my point. That would be my take on this video. Okay. Anyway, I hope you have a good day. Just be careful out there.